Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is a journal with me. This will be the second journal with me that I've done in this journal, and I'm hoping to make a lot of these videos, so if you enjoyed them, please make sure to let me know in the comments and I will try to release more of these for you guys. But to start off with this journal with me, I'm just cutting down my photos. I usually print around 2 to 4 on a 4x6 sheet. I have a Canon Selphy and it prints 4x6 photos. So then I just collage multiple photos onto one sheet so I can get the most out of each page, and then they're more accurately sized from my journal. So I'm using a traveler's notebook insert, and because it is so narrow, one of the things that I like to do is glue envelopes over the sides of the pages, and that just helps extend my journal out. It adds more width, which is something that has been hard about these inserts, is not having enough width in the journal. So just extending the page with a fold out like this really helps to just have more space for creativity, and also it adds in a layer of interaction by having that fold out component. So I'm going to get started with one of my illustrated doilies. This is from my morning prayers kit, and then I'm also sticking down one of the photos, and I just use double-sided tape for all of my photos, and then I use a mix of glue and double-sided tape for the other pieces. I just kind of go off of how heavy the piece is, and depending on that I use different kinds of adhesive to help make sure that it's really secure in my journal. I reinforced the flap with some washi tape, and then I'm taking this vintage magazine paper and I'm just cutting out different sections of it to collage a background for the page. So the pages of these inserts are just plain craft paper, and sometimes I really like the craft paper if I'm feeling like writing a lot or having a more simple journal spread, but for this spread I knew that I wanted it to be more detailed and more intricate, so I wanted to create my own backgrounds to kind of add to that. And so I'm going to take some of this magazine paper and then some washi tape and wallpaper and scraps of scrapbook paper, which is just pattern paper, and create really fun and kind of detailed collage backgrounds. So you can see I'm doing this with just this little piece of scrapbook paper that I'm going down in the corner, and then I'm going to layer over top of that some of that magazine paper, and then I'll just continue to add pieces until I feel like it's a nice background, and then I'll go in with the rest of the components that I want to then layer on top. So this journal spread was a lot of layers. There's the fold out, and then there's the layered backdrops, and then things all on top of it, but I really enjoyed how interactive and how playful it feels. It doesn't feel like a simple spread. There's definitely a time and place for those more simple spreads, but here I just really wanted to play. I didn't have a lot of everyday ephemera, so I didn't have really any pieces that I collected from the trip except for photos. So I wanted to kind of come in and add more details with things that I had lying around, like these different scraps of paper. So I just glued down this piece of magazine paper. I really like the bright red tones, and I thought that that would be fun to kind of pull in with some of the colors in my pictures. And then I glued down this little scrap of wallpaper, and then I put in a little bit of washi tape where the wallpaper didn't quite meet the music paper underneath. And so I'm just giving you a look at that collage close up. And then I'm going to go in with a couple of the photos that I printed out. I really liked how the red background of that magazine paper kind of provided a frame around this one photo, and then I liked how this other photo kind of layered and joined together the different pieces of the collage. And so I'm just going to continue. I knew that I wanted to add some more to this bit of paper behind the envelope, so I took out that scrap of magazine again, and I'm just going to cut it down to the right size, and then I'll glue that down along with some other fun bits to create more backgrounds and kind of more details to the spread. If you're looking for a versatile journal supply, I definitely recommend looking for vintage magazines at your thrift store. You can cut them up or keep them as is, and they have a lot of different uses in your journals. The strawberry washi strip that I glued down is from my summer picnic kit, and then I'm just taking some of my photos and I'm gluing them down to where they overlap all the layers on the background and kind of interrupts that and create more flow. And then I'm taking the last photo and I'm sticking it down to the envelope, and because the envelope of course has that like cutout shape where you slip in your paper, I had to make sure that it didn't stick it down. I slip a little note paper into the envelope, glue down some final pieces of collage to kind of decorate it. I added a little bit to that top corner of the envelope where I felt like there was some white space, and then I'm just going to go in with some stickers. I have some little like washi stickers and then some phrase stickers, and I go in with some labels, just the final details to make this spread feel complete, to fill in any little gaps to make the page feel like it flows together nicely, and then also to add myself some journaling space. And I always do my journaling off camera. So here's the finished page. You can see the journaling that I added in. I also stamped the title of where we went, and it's just all completed. I really enjoyed putting this spread together, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please make sure to leave a thumbs up and subscribe if you're new here, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!